Hi guys, author Abhishek Thakkar here. I hope you all are staying safe and staying indoors. My today's topic for discussion is don't be better than your previous self. Please don't be better than your previous self. Often in times of adversities, when things aren't really going your way, you start comparing yourself with others. Because you feel unhappy in your present circumstances, you start comparing yourself, or precisely speaking, your circumstances, with that of another person's circumstances. But you may fail to behold the ground reality here. आपको वही चीज़ें दिखती है जो लोग सोशल मीडिया पे दिखाते हैं. And as you know quite well, as you all must be aware, everyone is talking about their achievements. Everyone is talking about their success. No one is talking about their failures. No one is posting their failures online. My friends, every person on this planet has their share of hardships. Everyone has their own set or subset of problems. Everything isn't exactly how it meets the eyes. कभी कभी जो दिखता है वो सत्य नहीं होता है, सत्य उससे बहुत दूर होता है. I feel, friends, that comparisons, any kind of comparisons, stem from dissatisfaction. The dissatisfaction creates a series of waves of unhappiness and in a bad state of mind. And in a bad state of mind, one is bound to make bad choices. The truth of this matter is you cause your own miseries. You create your own hell or heaven. Friends, bitterness. Bitterness comes from a place of ego, and ego wants you to feel superior to others. When you let the waves of ego inundate or flood the shore of your mind, your intelligence starts malfunctioning. It becomes clouded. You cannot see things clearly. If you sincerely wish to become joyful, please, it's my humble request, please be kind to yourself. Stop comparing yourself with others in your hard times. Friends, recently I read this beautiful quote which I want to share with you. It says, stop being jealous of people in their winning season. You don't know what they lost in their losing season. Such profound wisdom, just in a few words. Please hear it again. Stop being jealous of people in their winning season. You don't know. You don't know what they lost in the losing season. Such profound wisdom, such deep wisdom, such philosophical wisdom just in a few words. Amigos, we see that when we read the Mahabharata or when we read the Gita, we come to know the difficulties that the mighty warrior Arjun, the valiant warrior Arjun, and the other valiant warriors, the Pandavas, what kind of difficulties they went through. We come to reality, we understand which kind of difficulties they encountered. And Arjun, if we have read the Mahabharata, if we have seen the Mahabharata, we see that Arjun saw his own son Abhimanyu die in the middle of the battlefield in front of his own very eyes. Friends, just try to understand the depth of Arjuna's agony. It is such a tragedy, such an overwhelming loss. Arjun saw his own son Abhimanyu die in the middle of the battlefield in front of his own very eyes. Such a tragedy, such an overwhelming loss. Such an overwhelming loss. I mean, I cannot even fathom. In the Quran also, it is written that the prophets were afflicted with great hardships. In the Quran also, it is written that prophets were afflicted with great hardships, but it is also written in the same book that so verily with the hardship there is relief. So verily with the hardship there is relief. Friends, it isn't that God didn't love the prophets, but these difficulties were actually opportunities in disguise for the prophets. Humans become more polished, humans become more mature, humans become humans become stronger after going through the fire of problems. Friends, if we see the life of Lord Jesus Christ, we see that he encountered such enormous amount of difficulties. He faced such adversities. Despite him being the Son of God, he went through such trials and tribulations But behold the greatness of the person of Jesus Christ. See the greatness of the person of Jesus Christ. He said, Father, forgive them. Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. Father, forgive them. पिता उन्हें माफ करिए, उनको पता नहीं है वो क्या कर रहे हैं. Such compassion, such love, even for his enemies. कितनी दया है उनमें, कितनी करुणा है उनमें, उनके दुश्मनों के लिए भी. It makes my heart melt. It moves my heart so deeply. Friends, each of us is unique. Each of us has something different to offer to the world. When we see Lord Krishna, he is always joyful. He is always jubilant. In Srimad Bhagavatam, it is said that the Lord is ever youthful. In Srimad Bhagavatam, it is said that Lord is ever youthful. Lord never compares himself, my friends. He knows. He is aware. He has this insight that this material life is just a leela. It's just a story. Friends, we all will have good times and bad times. We all will. Friends, Lord Krishna, he is always joyful because he is aware of his divinity. God is aware that he is the source, he is divine. God knows the uniqueness of each human being. Friends, Sri Ram accepted the service of a squirrel with equal regard and love as he accepts the service of Lord Hanuman. And friends, like Lord Krishna, each of us is unique. हम सब अतुलनीय हैं, हमारी तुलना नहीं की जा सकती. We truly are unique, friends, because we are qualitatively one with the Lord. It is said in the Gita that we all are souls, we all are parts and parcels of God. Our soul is qualitatively one with the super soul. Our soul has the same qualities like that of the super soul. We are qualitatively one with the Lord, so we are equally unique, just like the Lord. And the moment, friends, we forget our uniqueness, that's when we become melancholic and pessimistic. That is the moment we become bitter towards others. Friends, please remember that you are beautiful, you are utterly incomparable. In the Bible, it is written in Isaiah 49:16. In the Bible, it is written that, see, I have engraved you on the palms of my hand. Friends, see, you are engraved on the palms of the Lord. Each of you has a unique place in the cosmic mind, in the mind of the God. Friends, can a mother forget the baby at her breast and have no compassion on her child? Can a mother forget the baby at her breast and have no compassion on her child? Even though she may forget at a very difficult time, even though she may forget, friends, but God will never forget each of us. Each of us are so special in his eyes. Each of us is special in his eyes. Friends, I humbly request you to become better than your previous self. Think from a place of love. Let your intelligence be seated on the altar of God consciousness. You are unique, you are remarkable, you are impeccable, you are truly and verily amazing. All of you have been gifted with immense potential. So don't waste your time and potential by being bitter towards others. Become better than your previous self. Operate from a place of love. Friends, operate from a place of love and just see how beautifully you light up this whole world. And just see how beautifully you light up this whole world.